Hey everyone, it's Kate with Marketecture, and this is The Refresh, your weekly download on what went down in advertising last week. After feeling like we were drinking from a fire hose of news the previous week, this week was a lot quieter. Let's get into it. The biggest piece of news came with Google and the DOJ exchanging words, or closing arguments, on Monday. A lot of colorful speech mechanisms were used. There was a Tale of Two Cities analogy, a Let Them Eat Cake reference, and a smoking gun metaphor. Judge Brinkema was generally unimpressed with the theatrics, but she had quite a few entertaining zingers in response. Allison Schiff has a great write-up of these if you want to ease back into the work week after the holiday weekend. There won't be a decision until early next year, but a lot of it is going to come down to how the market is defined. Obviously, Google and the DOJ disagree on this, but it's ultimately up to Judge Brinkema to decide. Finally, congrats to Microsoft, who's the most recent recipient of the FTC's antitrust affections. One call-out here is the scrutiny around bundled products because it echoes a similar argument made by the DOJ in Google's case. Enough legal talk. Let's talk about shopping's biggest weekend, which provided a formidable background for advertisers to test out Amazon Prime's new shoppable ad formats. The test will obviously provide some much-needed data around performance, best practices, and where these formats fit into your overall media strategy, but perhaps most critically, how receptive consumers are to moving their shopping behaviors onto the big screen. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of these tests, but one thing I'm staying cognizant of is the fact that they were run over a weekend where people are primed for shopping. They're looking for deals, they have a little bit more leisure time, and they may have already been more receptive to engaging with the format. That's all we have time for this week. The extended cut of this video will be over on our TikTok, but if you like this content and want to see more, please give us a follow or share it out with your network. Thanks for joining us for The Refresh.